Well, maybe just untie me then, huh? Joder, not this guy!
Welcome to MojoPlays, and today we're taking a look at 10 ways to break Resident Evil 4 Remake. For this list, we're looking at the various ways you can break certain portions of RE4 Remake, whether it was intentional or not. What was your favorite method to break RE4 Remake? Let us know down in the comments.
You talk too much.
Before we begin, we publish new videos all week long, so be sure to subscribe to MojoPlays and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. Bolt Gun Cheese.
Great.
If you're like us, you probably reserved your explosive bolt gun ammo to get out of sticky situations, like say whenever a regenerator spawns. But there are a couple of boss fights where you can set up explosives beforehand and take down the boss without having to do anything. For the Chainsaw Sisters, simply lodge about 5 explosives into the light bulb before you interact with the crank. For Mendez, place about 4 of them between the 2 barrels below and 6 on the support beam closest to the window. Then trigger the cutscene. The villains will die as quickly as they arrived, but for Mendez, make sure you pump a few shotgun blasts into his back, just for good measure.
I am flattered. I'm a one-lady type of guy.
One window victory. After meeting the merchant for the first time, you will make your way to a mill to retrieve an engraved emblem. This part can be challenging, but there is a way to cheese the AI with very little effort. To the left of the gate is a shack with a locked door that can only be entered through the window. Vault into here and stand against the back wall. The AI cannot interact with locked doors, so their only way through is the window, which can only be used by one character at a time. Simply shoot whoever tries to enter the window, knocking them back outside. The dynamite lobbers, well, they'll take care of their brethren for you. The shortest of shortcuts.
You gotta be kidding me.
When you obtain your first grenade in Chapter 1, do not use it. Why? Well, it's a good tool for practically skipping the windmill puzzle. To the side of the house containing the missing cog, there is a window that exposes the locked door. Toss the grenade through the window in the direction of the door to blow up the lock. Now you can just barge in, grab the cog, and enter the windmill through the back way. Salazar's Golden Eggs. In our video about the hardest parts in Resident Evil 4 Remake, which if you haven't watched it yet, you absolutely should, we mentioned that grenades can do a ton of damage to Salazar. However, many of you pointed out an even faster way to get past him with very, very little effort: the Golden Eggs. You can find one easily in Chapter 4 as a part of one of the side missions, but after this, there is only one other golden egg left in the game to find, and it's waiting for you in Chapter 12, locked behind one of the many square boxes placed around the castle. Throwing these 2 golden eggs at Salazar will off him quickly, thus allowing you to bypass one of the hardest bosses in the game. Cooked Catwalk.
Look, there's a statue up there.
Another tough part of the game was retrieving the goat head for the headless statue in the gallery room. Once on the catwalk, some schmuck will round the corner and pull a lever to lower your path, trapping you in an ambush. What if we told you this douche canoe was hiding behind the corner before you even waltzed into the room? Throw a balcony, excuse me? Is that even possible? Throw a balcony?
What are you doing, man? What's going on?
Throw a grenade into the balcony or lodge some explosive bolts around the lever to off him. No one else seems to know how to use levers, just this one guy, so the goat head will be yours for the taking the second he's dead. Too much valve effort. This one might be a little less satisfying for those of us who feel the need to fully complete an action or task, speaking from experience here as somebody who has a little bit of OCD. When turning the valves to open the doors, some of us might feel compelled to lift doors all the way open. However, this is more unnecessary than you might initially think, at least in later parts of the game. It is possible to only open these doors halfway, as they leave enough space for Leon to roll underneath them before they close. It's a quick escape from enemies, and it can shave off a ton of time from your run if you're trying to go for that S rank. Turrets suck. Hope you haven't used all of your heavy grenades prior to Chapter 15, as they will prove useful during the segment where Mike swoops in to save your keister. At one point, an anti-aircraft turret will start blasting away at him, and he will ask you to deal with it. We tried reaching the high ground to snipe the guy from afar, but that's working harder, not smarter. Simply lob a heavy grenade into the turret. Boom! You're done. Nothing else is required of you besides running like hell and staying alive. These damn doors! The castle has one part that can be a bit irritating for some, as it requires alternating two sets of doors with various levers. Thing is that there is an easier way to go about this labyrinth. All you have to do is leave the sun doors open, which only requires interacting with the lever once. Get to the closed gate on the other side of the room and start aiming for the weight outside of the door. This can be done with a pistol if you're really that skilled, or throwing a grenade through the hole, or launching a rocket launcher through one of the holes. Either way, it is possible to lower the weight from the other side. Just make sure you make the shot count. She's a Wonder Kid wrecking ball.
A wrecking ball.
I got this.
The wrecking ball segment can be a real challenge unless you've been smart with your ammo and resource management. Of course, that's if you're doing it legitimately, as in, you leave it to Ashley to break down the wall while you just focus on the enemies. But there is a way to speed through this. Throw 2 grenades at the wall to weaken it, and Ashley will be able to break it down with just one swing.
Did you see me? That was awesome.
I think you might have found your calling.
The Infinite Rocket Launcher.
God damn, you're a big boy.
This game-breaking weapon is brought to you by Capcom themselves as a reward for beating the main campaign once, but it isn't exactly easy to obtain. It will cost you a whopping 2 million pesetas. Even if you've managed to upgrade the stronger weapons you obtained towards the end of your initial playthrough, you'll most likely be short a few $100,000. That's at least my case, and I cannot tell you how frustrated I was with myself. But when you do nab it, this whole game practically becomes a joke. Just one little caveat, it can kill you too, if you're too close to the blast, so try not to go nuts with it. Maybe in a boss fight, but be mindful of your surroundings.
I need to cut this date short. It's not me. It's you.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out some of our other Resident Evil stuff here on MojoPlays, and don't forget to subscribe for more great videos every day.